I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content.
He's
Saga.
a phenomenal control player.
Saga from Lrien Revealed to Moxen. So I guess we could keep and then we make constructs.
I think this hand is amazing. I would keep it very easily.
I don't know about amazing, but
You will play Lrien Revealed on turn 3 and everything will be good.
sounds good. HS Bloom, thank you very much for your Sabini, I appreciate you. Kto poustawiać? Okay, now I should be able to move away a little bit.
Okay, my friend, I will stop breathing gently onto your neck.
Nice. So, first decision of the game, I guess. I mean, typically worthwhile to force the Mox because you can't force anything in the initiative deck, and if it's Chrome Mox, it's just the initiative deck, 1000%, so...
Keep in mind, my friend, that your plan for the game is to play constructs, right? So
Yeah.
you don't really care that much about the monsters. I'm just saying, not sure if that's the best option.
No, I think we do still. Like, if opponent summons an initiative monster now, the constructs don't beat that, but if they summon the initiative monster in 2 turns, then we do beat that. Because if you look at their deck, can only counter the mana. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I was thinking about maybe countering something else because they don't always have the cover, right? But I kind of miss the fact that this is Force of Negation in our hands. So.
Yeah.
However, it is very difficult to say goodbye to not hard casting Lrien Revealed on turn 3 as I promised.
That's fairly easy for me.
Understandable.
Witch Blessed Meadow. Passing, so this is probably March. Się zaczaił. March kills the Saga.
Holy Schmidt bros, if only that was White Plume.
So now this is actually kind of interesting because this might be a reason to play C on this turn.
Is it really? Right, keep in mind that in Vintage, Cracking Saga doesn't lose you your land, right? You get your land back from the
Yeah, it
field.
loses me the construct, so if I get waste... So if I play C and I get wastelanded, I would rather lose C than Saga, but if opponent summons Archon, I would rather have played Saga. If opponent plays Peacekeeper, I would rather have played Saga. Okay. And if they wasteland, they don't play anything, so
Chat
I
is
play
saying
C.
easy C, bros.
No, it's easy Saga actually after considering the all of the upsides and downsides of this play. Well, all that I could came up with, so probably just half of the relevant scenarios. This is kurwa the song request. Yoko Ono screaming at art show.
Bros, what are you sending us? Please request proper music, preferably created by Stachurski.
I like the subtitles. Ahaha ho ho ho. Vexing Bauble, okay. Under March. Into Miss Landrop. Or play Landrop.
So our second Saga got removed.
Yes. Whoops. No nie, kurwa, no ja pierdolę, jak to się stało?
My friend, this is not the tightest Magic gaming I was promised.
I don't know how that happened. They did miss the land drop, so...
We're even.
We're even, kinda.
Surely they won't play anything transferable.
They
Surely
don't...
we will not draw a land for a
They don't have anything.
easy.
Okay, so let's play Prismatic Ending and let's remove the Mox Ruby. To put them farther away from casting a free drop.
Bro, they are just one land away from casting a 3-drop.
I guess you're gonna cycle the bubble? Maybe. Or maybe opponent is just a floater. No, cycling bubble makes sense. No, Iberi one land away. That's fine. We have 2 basics in our deck, so drawing either of them is massive. Drawing Mox Sapphire is less massive, but...
Why? Why? Ah, only one spell per turn.
One
Okay.
spell per turn,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Just like deafening silence. But even if we play the Dungeoneer, right, we lose the initiative instantly.
Yeah, but then we take it back instantly, so...
Okay.
Sounds worth playing.
Yeah, of course it's worth playing, but just stating that. Holy Schmidt. I think we need to draw one of our banger cards, bros.
Like what?
Tinker, like the namesake card of our deck.
No, because...
Tinker for Bolas, Citadel, and pass the turn.
Boss board. We can tinker for
Crazy stuff.
Portal to Phyrexia, but... Game 1, my deck doesn't have banger cards against their deck.
Time Vault, right, is the win con.
Yeah, but... Yeah, that's 2 cards.
Yeah, true. Just dance.
Force of Will. It's not the worst, but... This is not gonna become a 5/5, so they can attack with the white plume, at least.
Heniek 8888, thank you for the kind comment, my friend, but I am free already.
Co kurwa, March znowu? Dobra. We got. Now we can board out Bolas' Citadel for Portal to Phyrexia, which is almost always going to be the superior choice. Can board out Force of Negation and Flusterstorm.
How about Hull Breachers?
They have power and toughness, so
Okay.
that's pretty strong.
Force to Plowshares, I think.
Yeah, STP.
What about
Fragmentize.
Sphinxure? What about Sphinx of the Steel Wind?
Pretty bad against initiative. They can...
But maybe it's better than some of the other cards, right?
Hmm?
Maybe it's better than some of our other cards that are already even worse.
So...
Like Tabernacle, I don't think so, right? Tabernacle is not for this.
No.
Okay.
Lrien good, Prismatic Ending good, Portal good, Force good, Creatures good, Hull Breacher not so good, Tinker great, Tutors for Tinker good, Removal good. Chad is asking who's the guest.
The guest is Olsen131, my friend. I'm the famous chatter. I can prove that by sending a message.
Holy shit, he's gonna ask a... I guess Misstep. Well, Misstep counters March on Saga, it's not even that bad. That is a classic Olsen message. Fast mana is good, so I guess we can cut a Misstep or a Hull Breacher.
Misstep is only 1, right? Not 0? 1?
Misstep is 1.
Yeah, not 1 or less, okay.
So it's to
what?
counter March of Otherworldly Light targeting my Saga, which is...
I think it's better than Hull Breacher, right? Hull Breacher, unless they have some draw.
It's good.
Like initiative triggers, like none of them draw a card in a way.
We could also have Citadel to not have my Tinker die to Portal. Because Tinker is really good against their deck, and with removal in the deck...
Yeah, just
think-
mid-range Bolas Citadel.
Yeah, and Hull Breacher is just a 3 mana free to flash, which is not up to vintage standards.
Holy Schmidt, Judaya, how do you have that? How do you have those statistics on me?
It's classic mode info, you can check that on everyone.
Oh,
You die
like timeout
48
timeouts in the chat. Timeouts in the
ban.
chat, okay.
And 1000 plus messages.
Bros, but I was not banned for ban talk. I mean, I was not timed out for ban talk. I was timed out for innocence, first of all. And second of all, you know, sometimes my trolling gets a bit too harsh, which is understandable. And sometimes I just thought Mr. Streamer to put tails on a Mana Crypt and I got blasted that way.
Oh, Mulligan.
Yeah, I would mulligan that previous one too.
Goodbye, Lavinia. Play Vexing Bauble.
Yeah,
It's
we have
good.
two Lavinias. Yeah, very good hand otherwise.
Now there's a way to fuck up this hand. It's to play Tundra into Bauble, into Mox Ruby. So let's try not to do that.
Yeah.
Succeeded. And this is nice because my opponent can have an explosive opening now. We get to Lavinia and cycle
On
this.
F6, right? We need to cycle.
Yeah. I did not. Maybe I'll get another Tundra. I have only the tutors that are black, so.
You mean like for Wasteland purposes? But wouldn't he
Yeah.
play the Wasteland first then if he had one?
Yeah, but later on.
So do we start with Recall here? Or maybe...
I think it's
Isn't
my
Lavinia already
version
like
to-
redundant with Vexing Bauble? Isn't that the same trigger? Kinda?
It is. It's gonna let me cycle the bubble.
Okay.
Actually, should cycle now if I draw Sapphire. And it means that because Lavinia is one-sided, this is double-sided, so now we can
Okay.
play fast mana. Null Rod. Interesting. Null Rod is not too bad against us, but also not the best. And I kinda hate Null Rod myself in those white decks. They end up hosing themselves. Have the games. No i S z tobą, typie.
Well said, my friend. Chat about, you know, if somebody is still wondering who I am, I'm also known as Jobusex. So I'm the Quintorius guy from Twitter.
Jakie masz cyferki w niku?
On Twitter?
Nie, na Twitchu. Olsenina?
Yes, Orsinian 3.1. Bros, I have a riddle for you. The 131 number in my nickname is also describing some value about myself. If somebody guesses that value, they will get rewarded somehow. But that's for Mr. Streamer to figure out the reward.
That sounds very cryptic. So I don't think anyone will. On the draw, we could cut
No,
Full
I
Breacher and
think Ardus
Citadel.
knows.
And yeah, but he then, like, he knew it beforehand, so he
Yeah,
wouldn't
so
be
he doesn't
a
participate.
person who figured out
Okay, 131 kilowatt.
kilowatt.
It's a fine guess, but it's a wrong one. I weigh a bit less than that.
I'm gonna play Mindbreak Trap on
Holy
the draw.
Schmidt, Payano priority god. Holy. Payano Proiectivo got it
Proiectivo.
instantly, bros. Crazy.
131 IQ, that's not even that much.
I mean, in a Vexler scale, my friend. Do you know what's a Vexler scale?
Yeah.
That's the lowest one. So by internet memory standard, it's like 150 or something, but
Okay.
Vexler scale is the lowest one.
Musisz mówić blisko
Yeah, I'm trying to speak closely to the mic.
Łapię tak. I
But
added Mindbreak Traps on the
Even
draw.
though most of the chatters didn't get the riddle, like some of them, like one of the chatter already guessed the riddle, right? So part of the riddle was the difficulty of hearing it properly.
Got the Vexing Bauble on the draw because the opponent will play their Moxen.
Yeah, makes sense. Vexing on the draw.
Mindbreak Trap for when they go Mox Monster turn 1.
Yeah.
Cut Citadel because
Surely will.
unlike to be
Mindbreak Trap
good.
will not be drawn in a bad position.
Surely.
When have I been doing the exam? Like 6 years ago, I think. Wait, that was before. Yeah, that was before I started work, right? So like, so it was like 6 years ago, like still in the uni. So, you know, I still wasn't working out as much back then.
I suggest we keep.
Yeah, I would keep this hand. It has many lands.
Seems okay against Null Rod.
Yeah, I have been over 18, yes. But not by much. I was like 22.
Plains pass. Let's start. Strand. Could fetch a plains myself. Mark Charles, that's a great guess, although given that
The riddle was already solved.
Already been solved. It's actually wrong one.
What was the gym question, Da Vinci? I still demand an answer to my gym question. What was the question? My bench press PR
I fetch planes and
is 100 kgs, my friend.
kgs.
But I only performed it once. I very rarely bench.
Will you visit the gym today, Olsen?
Come again? Will I go to the gym today? No. I will be too tired after... Body weight 92, actually. I'm a bit fatter than I look. But I appreciate the curiosity, bros. It makes me feel... all the attention I'm getting makes me feel very nice today.
Good.
Okay, let's see if in the meantime streamer committed any crucial blunders, but I don't see any, so it's good.
I fetch a planes to not get wasted. Seems like I will be able to use my white mana for the next few turns, so...
Well, you know, Cutie Kappa, I don't want to flex on stream, like literally. But you know, under that shirt there is some mass hidden. What did I study? Nanotechnology, my friend.
I did not bring Olsen to coach me on Heroes of Might and Magic because...
I just came, bros, without an invitation.
The reason why he's here is actually because yesterday we were partying hard with TSP Endreg as he was celebrating his 30th birthday. So we were invited to the party. Also, it's from Warsaw, so he arrived to Poznan, slept at my house, and
I'm
he's
about
actually
to leave soon, but...
Yeah, leaving in 30 minutes for his train.
Well, actually, I think I have a bit more time.
What do we play now?
Oh, the guy blocks the STP, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do we have any other choice than Lavinia? Like
We
realistically?
can play Saga. Lavinia is good.
I think search Tundra or Underground. No, search Tundra and just play Lavinia. I think.
Island.
Island, okay. But do we then have a third basic for the initiative?
We don't, but...
Oh, brochacho. But you have Lrien, right? So I would
Lrien
advise...
fetches to
Okay.
Force of Will. And land number 3 is good. Because if my opponent has a wasteland or draws a wasteland, they'll...
Yeah, we would rather
will
have
be-
him spend the wasteland on a tapped land, right?
Yeah, or maybe just they'll be incentivized not to keep it up, and then we can play Saga, get our third mana for White Plume, and then we don't get the basic, but it's good. White Plume, yeah, no chłopie, no plume.
Bros, don't take drugs. Drugs are bad for you. The gym bros of magic.
Policję.
The only pre-workout you need is remembering that one misplay in a QF of a big event. If you concentrate hard on that, you will easily max everything.
Why do you need that?
Well, because in the gym, right, sometimes you come in and you are quite, tired, you don't really feel like working out, and you need to kind of like pump yourself up, right? And some people do that with coffee. I guess that's the simplest solution. Some other people take some designated pre-workout stuff, which is basically copy with some other stuff in it. And you know, I personally just remember LMS Copenhagen semifinals where I didn't play the Blood Moon.
That sounds rough.
Boss of the gym, I think we need to wrestle for that, my friend. The title has not been yet given.
Holy shit, I'm tapped. Opponent has a march. Then I'll play White Plume Adventurer with my Tundra.
Holy Schmidt, Da Vinci, that was really rude. Why do you have to be so rude?
Do I? I think I do, but it's kind of awkward. Because if villain pitches cards to march to kill the White Plume, that's bad for me, but if it costs them 2 cards, then we can champ and STP, keep the initiative.
Yeah, that was my play as well.
Oh, my pre-workout is just remembering that I don't want to be as weak as also.
Yeah, I already commented on that. So rude.
Holy shit.
I am innocent, bros. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Co to jest? A on STP wsajdował po prostu. Wow, that's cheating because my opponent's STP is cheap and mine is expensive.
I was a Hogak enjoyer, yes. I never played KCI.
Nie, no zaraz przyzwie takie gówno.
Holy Schmidt, bros. It looks like our luck has run out.
It's good. No nie jest good akurat, but it's okay.
I remember, bros, I was using one time a supplement called Fat Burner, and those are something that you want to avoid.
O ja pierdolę. Dobra Saga, let's go. Carry the game. My puny little Lavinia is...
Yeah, training the heart is a good way to put it. Bros, how do we have so many Coke enjoyers, like drug enjoyers in the chat? That's not TOS. Stop chatting about that. Unless
Yeah.
you put in Minecraft at the end of your message.
And how come they all just started talking about that for the first time ever in the chat as soon as you showed up? It was literally never brought up through the 7 years of streaming before that.
Okay, I will take my blame.
Co tam wybrał? Scry 2, dobra. Lost well. Well, we lost. Kurwa, no nic się nie da zrobić, nie? Take 4, make a construct. Take 4, make a construct. They go to
Bro, Tinker is coming to save us.
Tinker.
How about we like...
Who idzie? Who is coming?
Bro, like easy Tinker. See?
Yeah, but...
Tinker on the second turn.
No,
We jump and it's all good.
this is tapped. It fetches a tapped Underground Sea.
Ah, shit.
It's a bit more.
Okay, bro.
It's a bit further away than that.
I guess you are correct.
This is Sensei's Diving Top.
Which artifact am I sucking? Sensei Divining Top, my friend.
Ja pierdolę. You stop. I tapped the planes because I couldn't decide and...
Holy Schmidt, so much sauce on top.
The Archon is ruining us.
Wait, but actually, right? If we put the Lotus on top and draw the Lotus with the Sensei, we play the Lotus, right? That's our... Ah, okay, we need Vampiric.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That all kinda...
So I can have Lotus in play and then fetch Upkeep to draw a new card, but there is nothing to draw, which is an issue. Maybe I can draw Time Walk and then Tinker, but then there is no point in drawing the Lotus. Top seems better. I think the play is to champ No sobie na pizdę od tego tronu i tak. Champ. Fetch upkeep. Draw time walk. Time walk. Into Tinker. I see no distinct benefits from controlling a Lotus or top. Both sacrifice to Tinker.
Who is my favorite gym influencer was the question, and I think it was. I mean, I have only two like subbed on YouTube. One is Jeff Nippard, and the other one is Lrien X, the famous guy that makes you lose gains. So those two are my two favorites.
Goaded my Lavinia.
Were you in Ghent? Did we meet briefly? Yes. You were the guy that borrowed some cards, right? For someone, right? Like.
No był in Ghent.
What was the missing card? Like.
There
Castle
was some
Locthwain
Castle Locthwain situation in which Bobsy was involved, but I don't remember the direction.
Yeah, I think it was Castle Locthwain, and I was there, right? Like we seen each other. Maybe we weren't introduced to one another, but
Alright.
I know how you look. Like, let's put it that way.
Time walk into Tinker. LFG bros. Time walk. Let's insta tap my 2 manas for my time walk. No nie wyszło. So now...
Bro, you still have Sensei.
Yes.
Surely on the top the time walk is there, and you will get to replay the Sensei in the next turn.
Yeah.
But, with Mox? Nah.
I can't play the Mox.
Yeah, I know.
Plow cost free, so...
I did Bobsy. I started watching Renaissance periodization like last week. The memory in some of the videos is crazy.
No, we got rozjebane with absolute Essa by the better initiative deck, which I wanted to play, but yesterday in the car ride home, Olsen,
I baited you. No, but
drunken with many gins with tonic, was like, bro, no, like, if we're gonna stream tomorrow, let's play a deck with Ancestral Recall, I'm gonna send you a very cool one.
Well, but...
And then he has picked literally like the top first
But I looked at it, right?
initiative
It
list
wasn't like I sent it before
from Goldfish.
analyzing it, right? I scrolled down a bit, right?
Yeah.
Even more, a bit. More. Even more. Oh, here it is, right?
Yeah, Esper Tinker by Vuxa.
And then I like looked at the list and I saw Hullbreacher, which is my very card that I enjoy very much.
Yeah.
So I think it will be Ramps. Yeah, see?
I'll keep
Or
it
Rear.
safe.
Yeah, Jacksonology is thinking.
We'll solve that after this round.
Okay, let's focus. Let's make a good impression, chat. You need to whisper the proper place and I will present them to the Mr. Streamer as mine.
Opponent plays this Saga. Bros, my hacking deck has no wasteland, so I just die when I play Saga. I'll Force of Negation the Soul Ring, because the Soul Ring means that they can make constructs, and if they make constructs, I lose. So I'll Force them, putting my opponent at roughly no mana, and you can play our own Saga. What do I want to?
Maybe not, right? Maybe just play Mox, play Fetch and don't crack it.
And just sound Hullbreacher into Dungeoneer.
Yeah. Because we don't have like Saga fetches the third chapter of the Saga fetches only like mana, right?
Or top. It's good they have the key and not the 2 mana card. No point in cycling Lrien.
Is there? I think it
If I draw a force, then I don't want to.
Yeah, but if you draw a spell, draw 2 spells in a row, then you cannot play the Seasoned Dungeoneer on the next turn.
That's true.
But I guess if you draw 2 spells in a row, then
I'll spend my
He's a
spells on
phenomenal
something
control
else.
player.
47 Ronin is a 2013 American historical fantasy action film directed by Carl Rinch in his sole theatrical directorial effort. Written by Chris Morgan and Hossein Amini from a story conceived by Morgan and Walter.
Thank you for the subscription,
the
Mr.
film is a
Chimba.
work of Chushingura, the treasury
Thank
of
you,
loyal
Chimba.
retainers, a fictionalized account of the 47 Ronin, a real-life group of masterless samurai in 18th century Japan who avenged the death of their daimyo Asano Naganori by battling his rival Kira Yoshinaka.
That was very interesting, Mr. Chimba. Do you have any more interesting
Interesting facts.
that you can like preferably send to us inside a donation, or?
I'll summon Hullbreacher in the Unkeep, so that if my opponent draws step provides them with an Ancestral Recall, they can't cast it.
The one thing I learned while playing Hullbreacher myself, but in Legacy, was that they almost never fall for it. So it's almost always better to do it like early, not trying to catch anyone.
That's why I did it early.
Yeah. I'm just saying that it's something that I would have done myself as well. That
Consigned to me,
was
Mary.
not as obvious to me when I first played with the card in older formats.
So hopefully villain doesn't go Mox Time Vault. And as long as we don't do that, we can play the Dungeoneer and win easily. But villain could play land, grab Lurus, play Lotus. Or they can just DT. No i
Shocked,
chuj,
bro.
no i cześć.
Maybe the Tinker, Esper Tinker was not a good choice for the tournament after all.
No, it's good, it's good. We can still win all of the remaining games.
Yeah.
No dobra, wygrałeś.
No, Ardos, 5-1. We will win this
5-1,
match.
5-1. So against a villain of this magnitude, we keep the Citadel. Force of Negation is not great, STP is not great, Fragmentize is not great. Fragmentize is pretty great
Is
actually.
STP not great? It kills Lurus forever. I'm not saying it is, but
Yeah, it's not great, it's fine.
like which cards of our deck are weak? Like from the main deck.
Maybe Force of Negation. I think it is kind of weak.
Is it though? Like it's as good as Force of Will, right? From what we've seen.
Hullbreacher stinks. Yeah, in general. It's not the greatest, I guess, because their decks don't really have much in the way of actual card draw. So it seems kind of misguided to build a deck around Hullbreacher in Vintage when it's good against no decks. No, it's good against combo decks. It's good against
Psychic
Shops
Frog.
and Doomsday.
Also good against this deck, I would argue. Like Psychic Frog, Gitaxian Probe, Time Twister, Treasure Cruise. I think it's good, right? I think you are just, looking at two matches when there was no spot for it, and you just think that every match will be the same as those two matches.
Then I'll play
You can trim it if you want, but
one STP. And I think I'll cut the Vexing Bauble.
on the play, are you crazy?
No to nie wiem. We can also play Needle to stop Time Vault.
But it's
But then we also have a Time Vault in the
yeah.
deck.
I think you can, if you really want, you can trim one Hullbreacher or like Prismatic Ending.
Stream a Hullbreacher for being expensive. Prismatic Ending is cheaper.
Cab leads, Mr. Cab lead from the chat. It is the stream title says who is the other person. But hello to you as well.
But what if Cable Ed didn't read the stream title?
Yeah, I'm just, saying that.
Probably cuts it off, right? On Twitch you don't really see much of the title.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
open it,
with
you
a
just,
S,
you just see
with a S.
Tinker Initiative Challenge with a
With
S.
A.
With S.
Okay.
You have to hover.
Mr. Chimba, I'm really sad to inform you that there are no new Quintorius cards in the new expansion, or at least not one, or at least I found none.
At least not yet.
Yeah,
Keep.
like there is like only 2 or 3. First of all, there's like only 12 cards with CMC 6. So we don't have much playroom, and out of those all 12 cards, like 2 have alternative costs, and one of the alternative costs is a snake that needs you to sack some permanents, which we don't have too plenty of. The other card is some like common that freezes 2 guys, so kinda worse than what we already have, so no.
O kurde. I'll make construct. Overlord of the Hauntwoods, yeah, what about Overlord of the Hauntwoods?
Overlord of the Hauntwoods, my friend. Probably some...
Sounds like a Duskmourn card.
Oh yeah, that I seen that one, right? It seemed... But it's not from Bloomborough, my friend. We will think about it. It's not from Bloomborough, it's from the next set.
Whenever it enters or attacks, create tapped colorless land token named everywhere. So for 3 mana,
It ramps. It's
it ramps.
It's very good ramp for 3 mana, Sorcery
And
Priest.
suspense.
But it's the CMC of the guy is 5, right? So it's 1 too
low.
little.
It also costs GG, which is probably challenging.
I wouldn't. It's not trivial, but it's fine.
Okay. Saga. O kurwa.
I cannot wait to never hear about this moment ever again.
Manifested. Really good draw now. It's gonna be hard for my opponent to come back.
Guys, there is a very interesting story about the song that we are currently listening to. So, have we forgotten to use Lrien? Oh, we haven't, okay.
No.
It's all good, my friend.
I might not want to use it. It's my force fodder. Now that I drew a land, I will cycle at end of turn now to play the Dungeoneer, but...
Oh, Full Breacher would be so bad, bros.
Flusterstorm is a little bit hard to use at times. Maybe that's a mistake, because actually it's kind of rough, because if I cycle Lrien now, I don't have they can force back, then I have force in my hand, which, like, if I cycle and I draw mana, it's really bad actually. Kurwa, no nie wiem.
Based on vibes, I would cycle the Lrien, but based on making a good play, I would be...
No i chuj.
Unlucky. It's all good, bro. You will hardcast force on the next turn.
At least there is that, but okay, it resolves, you won, I say, but then my opponent is easily beating me next turn with Lotus, Manifold Key, Time Vault.
Bro, but your deck also contains all 3 of those cards, so, you know, quit yapping.
But
and you are not even close to assembling them.
You know, Ancestral.
Holy Schmidt, that Flusterstorm, if it was Full Breacher, that would have been so bad.
I guess if they play Ponder, Full Breacher is actually better. I don't know how many Ponder they play, but that is a sign that you should play more of that.
Yeah, remember about peering up low.
4, 5, 6. So I'll go into the Forge to kill them next turn, because if I don't go into the Forge, we don't kill them. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 7. Well, kinda kills them with a fetch. They have cards like Bowman in their deck. I think the Forge is okay, because I have a good play of holding up Force regardless. Holy guacamole.
3 mana is so much in Vintage, am I right, bros?
Bolas' Citadel. Graveyard. And now villain goes to 1 after getting hit by the trap, so that's convenient.
Now he goes to 0, the trap kills him.
Now that's true, yes.
The entrapment will be his downfall.
Yeah. Every time I think about traps nowadays, I just think of the unjust entrapment that the cops made me suffer from when they stopped me over and gave me a speeding ticket. And
I think internet thinks about something else when they think about traps, my friend. So your mind was purified in a way.
yeah. Okay, I suggest flustering this treasure cruise.
Mr. Chimba knows what's up. But I would also play the Flusterstorm here.
It means I don't have Force, so my point is free to go Lotus and Time Vault combo, but my expectation is that they currently don't have those cards.
What if they just played the cruise to debate you?
Then, holy shit, Hull Breacher would have been so bad this game.
Yeah, Full Breacher would be crazy bad, bros.
No nie, no zjebejtował mnie, ja pierdolę. Flustering this time would have been so good. But I think opponent is scooping. This is the scoop lag. So if they play Ponder Cruise, then Hull Breacher is for sure great. They play Orcish Bowman too. Do we have ways to draw cards ourselves that we could remove? Not really. Cat Vexing Bauble on the draw.
Playset of draw 3 in our deck.
Yeah. Lavinia is weaker on the draw. Lavinia is kinda shit. I don't get this in this deck, and Lavinia is not even trivial to cast. I don't know why those decks just always have Lavinia, and then I always copy paste them, and she sucks. But
Mr. Xer4 has an interesting point. 3 Hull Breacher we lost, right? So maybe 2 is the sauce.
I'll just submit. No puść, kładka, puść.
Bros, the little kitten is here. They befriended me at night.
We have turned to Lavinia for when she's gonna be relevant. But she pitches to Force, so I keep this. My opponent plays with turn 1 Saga. I will play turn 2 White Plume Adventurer simply.
Look who I brought, my friend.
Because Babiola looked at my top card, so this is gonna be crucial information. Saga, but no mana. Mental Misstep, so they know about Misstep.
Damn.
So my suggestion is to play Plains Sol Ring.
Suggestion accepted.
Okay. Kinda weird to play Saga like this. Maybe they'll play Mox to make robots, maybe they will not. This is a 1-drop card.
No, don't counter it, my friends. Surely something better. I think resolving this is advantageous for us because opponent will see our god hand and cry.
2 Sagas. Okay, so just the first one is gonna get a Soul-in and they're gonna make constructs. But there's no construct yet.
Ardo's very funny comment. Holy Schmidt, bros, the kitten is unironically stepping on the keyboard during a Balatro run.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Holding R. Conceding the run. Bros, you don't see it.
Chcesz kota potargać?
Yes. Give me the code.
Yes.
Bros, look.
Psychic Frog, Force of Will. So I think it would be really advantageous to have this White Plume Adventurer in play. So I'll force back. Ale wymianka.
Holy shit, the stack was so big.
+1. Now it's rough because I can no longer draw an initiative monster. They would fetch, if they were to fetch, they only saw one Flooded Strand. If they were to fetch Needle, that would be giga stupid. We'll fetch Mana. See Lotus. Good.
Bros, I inform you that Kotek was sent away. I mean, he just left the building.
No i chuj, no.
But another kitten has appeared, bros. Oh.
Kitten for a kitten. My suggestion is to look for Force, because if this resolve, it's gonna be pretty rough.
Will it? Oh, I think. Oh, yeah, he will play the bubble. Okay.
Actually, maybe. Well, but if I
But if you play the Brainstorm and miss, you kinda like lose on the spot. Right. I mean, you have the second fetch.
I have
so you...
3 removals, but Prismatic Ending can hit Lurus, so I'll Brainstorm. Zostaw może drzwiczki otwarte i tak jest zastaw troszkę. Normalnie tym taburetem zostawiony, ale plecakiem możesz stąd. To nie będzie tak miauczeć. Underground Z. Brainstorm. Ale zajebiste drawy. Kurwa.
Where is our Lurus? No, we forgot to register.
Yeah. This is looking grim. Black Lotus.
Bless you, my friend.
Dziękuję.
Ardos, I am feeling just about right. The amount of Don Shimon was appropriate. Not too much, not too little.
You could draw a portal to Phyrexia, except that it is not in my deck. And they have a wasteland which they might use. Could draw Tinker for Citadel and resolve that, if they don't have a counter magic card. Frog. Austin just left without a ward. Just kinda what I do on stream often, so I understand him. Should have countered the probe. It all spiraled when we let it resolve. Islands. No nie, no ale wytrykany zostałem. Foreshadow? Foreplay? Oh, foreplay. Yeah. Wooden mattress frame piece. Flat? Blood? Blood? Tag on some foot picks before the aid. NSFR? Where is home free after the round? Oh, or right now because we got a buy. Okay, we're playing. I guess that's a keep. Mox. The music didn't mute, right? Interesting. Probe resolves. Never thought how there is in resolves. Tundra, that does kind of look like the mirror. Let's kill the Mox. Holy fuck, they're forcing that. Yeah, Pierre, that's crazy. Forcing? That seems very wasteful. I guess they don't have any more mana, but... Snapcaster Mage, the Probe. I force and I'll play Hull Breacher. Or White Plume, I guess. Actually no, Hull Breacher first. So they can draw cantrips. Plow. Anyone in the chat getting plowed? There's probably no much reason to grab the basic. Alright, they forced, so we both have nothing. Keep the land in hand for Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can cast. National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Holy guacamole, that's the meaning of the scroot. Okay, I'll cast it. I try to maybe get my opponent to play a sorcery speed thing, but didn't seem like they would. Force this, sure. I'm fine with that. Fetch might be useful for top or Brainstorm, so I can play it out. And also if I draw Lavinia, I can protect it with Force if I play land this turn. Tinker. Doesn't seem necessarily worth it. Doesn't it? I guess it does. Bolas Citadel into White Plume Adventurer, classic combination. So what's my opponent's deck? Seems like a control deck. We didn't see Saga, Tefari, Snapcaster. I think I have one sideboard. Nothing seems particularly great. Villain is performing some seemingly more complicated sideboard strategies. This is a great hand. I go Lotus. Oh no, always probe to uncover my secrets. Into Tundra. Ancestors resolves. Lotus. Might just counter Lotus if they have a force. Honestly, it makes plenty of sense for them to do that. I don't think I mind that. I go Mox Emerald, Vexing Bauble, Urza Saga. Maybe some reason to sack the Bauble, but I think I'll start with White Plume. Make Construct next turn, play under Saga. Start going through the initiative dungeon. We have some creatures available, opponent doesn't, and they can't do anything too crazy with Vexing Bauble in play. Scrubland. So, Lost Well. Bottom Mox, keep Force. With Vexing Bauble in play, but we can cycle it. Make Robot, get Sensei's Diving Top. Play Saga, and we can sack the Bauble to Force, or I can use that top to look. Hull Breacher. I don't love Hull Breacher being in play. I pitch Brainstorm. If Hull Breacher resolves, I really don't want to be stuck with a Brainstorm in hand. And taking a creature away from the battlefield seems really good when I have the initiative. Yawgmoth's Will. That's... what, just Ancestral? Didn't expect my opponent to have such a card in their deck, but... okay, Ancestral and Plow, nice. Lrien Academy, holy fuck. I guess I'll cast a Hull Breacher, maybe. Well, that's weird not to tap Tundra when you have Lrien Academy. You could draw another Mox with your Ancestral or the Soul Ring. Yeah. That was powerful. I'm gonna go the stash. Lavinia, and we can make a construct. Thanks to the treasure. So opponent needs to get through 2 blockers to take my initiative. Next turn we create the 4/1 Menace Skeleton, so we protect ourselves even harder. Lrien Revealed, solid, resolves. Basically Ancestral, but for 5 mana instead of 1. Solid. Top. They found something with top. Fragmentize. Sounds solid. They play the Saga themselves too. So now we're gonna know a bit more about their deck, and I don't know how does that make me want to sideboard. It does seem like kind of a mirror match. They have Hull Breacher and Saga. Force of Negation is looking bad. Pretty hard to counter something too relevant. Probably should have used stop upkeep. Fire and War. Oh. I think we can attack for 4. We should try to have an upkeep stop in my next upkeep after I resolve the Throne of the Dead free. If I resolve it, but with Force of Negation. Sounds good. Ain't no way, just because I summon a skeleton. Fitting. Skeleton man. What was my top card again? It was just Force, I think. Balance. Discard 2. They suck. Freelance. I sack my creatures. Okay. Resolves. Time for a Mana Crypt flip, the favorite part of the stream chat. I hope you're gonna start being active right now. Hats. Okay, Zerk. You won the flip. Thank you. It's very kind of you to give me a good suggestion. Also, let's hit a creature. If we don't, it's gonna be terrible. 2 white bloomers. Sounds good. 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's bigger than my opponent. That's smaller than my opponent's creatures. Maybe I should use the top. No. Actually. I count an 8-8, so that's fine. Holy shit, we still drew top. Why before the shuffle? So I draw the white bloom. After the shuffle, there is no white bloom on top of my deck. That's why. I guess they can get Manifold Key. Hmm. Did they play it? They have the mana for everything? They probably do. With Totalitarian Academy. Well, yeah, we shuffled, we still drew top, so I guess same thing. I think I'm gonna lose to the constructs. I needed the 4-drop creature, but I only have 1 copy of that. The unblockable creature. Dunkoro, that's odd that you heard that. Really odd. Why would I say such a thing? Why did I tap the Academy? I should have tapped the Soul Ring. Będzie zamulać tym topem, no. Oh, I use top. I look. Okay. They didn't get the key, so they can take my initiative. But, you know, it's gonna be pretty impossible to beat the constructs. Alright, chat. Mana Crypt, let's go. Heads or tails? Tails from Macherix, you lost a flip. See you in 10 minutes. Thank you, Zerk and Udaya, for calling correctly. I'm gonna go to the trap. Because, you know, traps. Still the same shitty cards. Don't blow that. Ahaha, ahaha, ahaha. We got a Black Lotus. Seems like not a Vault Key deck. 12. 12 mana, they'll play a Blightsteel Colossus. Dobra. Alright, I'll just give them the benefit of doubt and I'll concede. Given they have top Citadel. They do only have 5 life, but I mean, they're gonna attack me. I have nothing going on. Like, even without the Citadel present, I lose to creatures attacking. So there's a Tinker deck, which makes Fawn better, but we want Fragmentize. Cut Vampiric Tutor. Holy shit, how terrible is this fucking deck? We had Hull Breacher, so we can have like STP times 2. 1 STP. This game looked good for a moment, I guess. I did go through the entire initiative dungeon and then I just died. Well, DT for Black Lotus, let's go. Could also DT for Mana Crypt, which is slower, but fights better through Force of Will. So they were worth it to play the outs there and hope maybe they paid 2 life and attack with both contacts so that Vupa and Hull Breacher was lethal. Well, it's always worth it to play the outs, but yeah, I guess technically there was a chance. It would give me higher odds of winning to not scope than it was to scope, of course. Because scope is 100% loss and sometimes you might not lose if you don't scoop. Saga. So if I don't draw a land, you can at least fragmentize it. If I do draw a land, then still seems probably better to fragmentize it. Seasoned Dungeoneer. What is the Dungeoneer seasoned with? Salt, pepper, haha. Maybe garlic, paprika. Okay, canister wins. Seems like they missed the land drop twice in a row, so we are 2-2. Clawing back for the 4-2 score. Alright, I muted myself. Opponent performed the most powerful Black Lotus in the known history, I guess. Ah, you have me, chat. Opponent pondering on my Lotus. The fours are probably Fluster. Not sure. We'll just ignore. If it resolves, I just cycle Lrien for Tundra. Well, Flustery Time Walk seems worth flustering. Might be hard to fluster up afterwards a little bit. This is a surefire target. Play Lavinia. I guess I spend my Lotus to cast Lrien Revealed this game. Gosh, I did not expect that. Gosh into Force, pitch Force, okay. Curious. Play Trop. Saga. Time Walk. Cast Lrien. Island and cast Lavinia next turn. Fetch key and time vault them to death. Not revealing my time vault just yet. Opponent scoops. So we know they play Gash, but also Timur lands? Or was it? No, that was Sultai lands. Probably Vampiric and Force of Negation suck as always, and they play Gash, so I don't know they play Saga, but typically people do in Vintage. It's board in removal. Fragmentize can't be too bad and kinda needed in this deck. Against Sagas, there is no Wastelands in my deck. Since they see your key vault combo, don't you want to protect it? Well, Force of Negation is remarkably not very good at protecting the combo. Also, like, it's like not really a secret that a Saga deck is gonna, blue Saga deck is gonna play Time Vault. It's just expected. So the answer is to your question would be no, not really. Probe. You like my hand, bro? Polluted Delta. Mox Pearl. Crypt. Thumbs up. Let's try summoning the White Plume Adventurer. See where that puts us. It resolves, nice. Oh, it is not in my interest to f6 with Force of Will in hand. Villain might play Tinker. Monster Mentor. Counter. Yeah, to spend a 4, so hopefully they will not have too many ways to trigger the Mentor. And time for the flip, chat. I'm waiting for you. Flip your coins. Heads. You on the flip. Thank you, Lizard Face No Space. Let's go the Forge. No. Maybe if you guessed 10,000 flips in a row, that would deserve a VIP. I won't have 3 colors of mana in ages. I'll kill the Pearl. So they can STP my White Plume Adventurer easily and steal the initiative.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Shah Share, thank you very much for your Prime sub. I appreciate your support to the stream. -5 damages, I guess it doesn't tap, right? Keep forgetting. Time for a coin flip though. Tails, you lost a flip, Ardosik, no i dupa. First Ardos timeout. You wouldn't believe it, but Ardos never got timed out in the history of the stream yet. Hit me. I'll let Demonic Tutor for Mana Drain. Holy shit, Giga Punish. Depends on whether they have something to cast. Is Mana Drain restricted, or can you just play 4 in Vintage? It's probably not restricted, no one plays the first one. Maybe it used to be. Counter spell. Yawgmoth's Will. Here we go. Gets punished for not holding up a 5 mana Force of Will. I'm not even punished for not holding it because I wouldn't cast it. Punished for casting anything into Villain's card, but they need to... Well, that's rough. They don't take my initiative yet. Okay. You got me, bro. So seems like no they Saga deck with Mana Drain. 3 distinct colors. I will have Flow versus them. There's only one mentor, but my Prismatic Ending not being a plow, which I guess the Prismatic Ending is still gonna be in my deck, so yeah. Baby boy. Alright, this time I'm gonna be on the play. There's a chance I could have won last game with some different maneuvers. This seems fairly unimpressive. This is a hand of the champions. I'll keep the heck out of it. Put back Lavinia, which I'm not casting in 10,000 years, and we're gonna out-construct our opponent, that's the plan. Good plan against Mana Drain. Also got probed again. Feels like I get probed Giga often. They did show main deck Dresden, so they do have a construct answer in their deck. Psychic Frog. I see. Play Saga. Prismatic Ending. Do we get to kill the frog, or will my opponent protect? If they will protect, I can get hit once and then I can have Hull Breacher, so they can't attack me as easily. But the initiative monsters are so poor in my deck, it's crazy. Because now it's gonna be awkward to play them because opponent can seal the initiative with Frog. They discard 3 to block. Oh, 3 is a lot, they might not want to. And dress down sweeps all the constructs, so there is some value in like some of the answers to the constructs just kill all of them. This is a 5-color deck. It's a mono blue deck with black, red, white, and green splashes. Very interesting. Two frogs. Dodge dress down and we're gonna be fine. Even if I don't dodge dress down, I might not be in the worst spot now. Now the frogs can't really attack because they give me treasures, which I guess I probably should have played Mana Crypt and then hold Beecher with it and then leave Saga untapped, and that way if they attack me with the big frog and make it treasure, I can make a construct so they can't attack even harder. Playing the Crypt is sus a little bit, yeah. I don't think I'll die to it, but I guess there is a chance. It does grow my construct to deal 1 more damage, brings them to 10. But I guess 2 constructs is gonna be lethal next turn anyways. The exact size might be valuable against Frog. Maybe I could have taken Black Lotus. I maybe could have. Thought about it briefly and decided that Mox Sapphire looks better for staying on the battlefield, but who really knows? Then I don't have a Sapphire and I have a construct, extra construct. That probably was good. Yeah, it was probably better. They discarded Kisa, Otterball Elite, what the heck? In a Yawgmoth's Will. Land. Plow. Next turn is anyways 2 constructs plus Sensei, question mark. Well, plus White Bloom. Okay, this seems like a weak play. Really weak move. Couldn't you just draw Time Vault and win game 2? Maybe I could have. I probably could have, yeah. I scoop with the mentality of a mono white initiative monster player, but I'm playing Tinker Initiative. I mean, let's keep it for science. Kind of don't mind if my opponent wastes lands me. So I'm gonna play this as a bait. Full Breacher, I barely knew her. Now their draws about gonna make a treasure. Huh? Bug? Hopefully no Saga, because I can beat Saga. It's a push? Come on. Oj, 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 oj. Ale gówno. So I could not attack it because of Bolas, but I think we need to like make risky moves. I think they push, like they would rather just wait for me to attack and then ambush with Bowmasters if they could have, so I need to deal damage while I can. But it's gonna buy back Lurito. Surveillant Value. Surveillance a bit considered too bad for vintage, but maybe. Ay ay ay. No, niezbyt dobre drawy były po tym. Kind of no outs. Well, even irrelevant spells would have been good, I guess. Scoop into crack hack angle. Could be. Crack will hack. Okay, that was one card I was thinking about that could be interesting to draw. WTF. I guess like that plays around Tinker. Oh no, I don't have triple black now. Alright, I concede. Top 10 quick hacks for being better at Heroes of Might and Magic. Number 1, Krag. Get it? Because Krag hack is like a cheat code. He's so strong. Jęłaś się kurwę lawinie. Bezużyteczną śmieciarę. Cragging and hacking. I choose to be on a play. Ancestral Recall. I think that's the first time I've seen Recall too. Maybe I cast it once? But I almost forgot I had it in my deck. That makes my deck much better. Show me your secrets, monster. No misstep, no misstep. Ale ekipa, ja pierdolę. Lrien, Black Lotus, Spreading Seas, Delta, that's a keep. I guess Lotus is pretty great, but Lotus for Lurus. Can simply win next turn with Tinker. Lotus. Demonic Tutor. Ancestral. Now they might have a counter magic card for my Time Valk. Heads, you want to flip? This time I took it on myself. Let's start with the White Plume Adventurer into Time Walk then. That's good enough. I guess it makes sense. Is Lavinia better on the draw? No. So we submit. Vexing Bauble on the draw. Not very good, but we also have 2 basics to make sure that my initiative doesn't give me value. But let's go Vexing Bauble. I guess they can Mox in now. Consign to Memory. Fine. That's a fine trade. Meme card for a meme card. Null rods. This is always funny. This is a Lotus deck, aren't you more Null Rod weak than I am? Kind of not clear. But Null Rod. Wielki korbacz króla gnoli. To jest dopiero coś. Buckler of the Null King. That's based. Point passes. Let's go to the Forge. Forge was supposed to be a town in Heroes of Might and Magic Armageddon's Blade, an expansion, but allegedly developers got the threats over including it. It was supposed to be futuristic and actually revealed that it's a sci-fi world and not a high fantasy world, so that angels are cyborgs and this type of stuff. It was supposed to have tanks and like creatures merged with technology, like Naga tanks or Medusa robots. That's what I'm saying, have I? But then I got death threats and they got scared and reverted on that, and they scrapped the idea and replaced it with Conflux, the City of Elementals, which is much simpler and like kind of half-assed compared to the concept of the Forge. So, Chad, see what death threats can do to people. Hota Factory Town adds little technology to the series. Also, Hota Campaign references this lore, kinda cool. Maybe I'll play it. I haven't played it, but I very well might be interested in checking it out. The Hota campaigns. I just really wanted to do the Crack Hack Sandro one because of the Polish memes. Dress Drown. Cool. Hey, can you win this match or I will fucking kill you? Not serious, please don't ban. You should say, I'll fucking kill you, quotation marks, in Minecraft to be safe. Otherwise, I think a message like that, well, meant in jest, might break TOS pretty hard. Alright, my deck sucked and I got a turn round 3 buy, but we re-emerged with a 4-2 score, so not the worst. Let's finish the scenario then.